look at this house. This could be your house. This could be your neighbor's house, but it's my house. And down in the basement, I have a secret. I have almost 100 high-end designer snakes that I've been collecting over the past decade or so. So let's take a look inside, and I'm going to show you how I contain these things in my basement and some of the beautiful specimens that I'm glad to call my own. So this is the snake room. Every single tub in here has a snake in it. All those little white boxes you see, those are full of animals. There's one in each one. Now they're in temperature controlled environment, they have water, they stay in this tub, and I take them out to interact with them because I generally enjoy them. Now, some of them need bigger homes, like this guy right here, but a lot of them are pretty manageable. So let's take some outside in the sunshine, and I'll show you why I like them so much. So the first animals we're looking at here are ball pythons. I think everybody's heard of albinos before, so there are more genetics involved here, but we're going to keep it in simple terms like albino or leucistic. This is an all-white ball python. It's beautiful. It's a super form of some other genetics we're not going to get into, but I talk about a little bit in some of my other videos. The ball pythons come in a wide variety of patterns and colors. Here's another version of a simple albino. Now that's an adult female, very manageable size, friendly to handle, and they're just enjoyable to have around. These patterns have been line bred over generations and originally came out of the wild in a normal type or wild ball python. By line breeding, we bring out these different mutations over time, each generation hoping to have a higher expression of whatever the mutation was that you were selecting it for. Now, this is why ball pythons are called ball pythons. They curl up like this, they get a little bit defensive, but that's about the worst they do. As you can see, there are a lot of different varieties and beautiful specimens within the ball python community. They are, however, not my favorite animal. My favorite are blood pythons. Now, this is a python brongersmai. It's another line-bred animal. It's albino, but it has a ton of red in it instead of yellow. This animal is a little more indicative of what you might associate with the term blood python. Now, it's red, which is where it gets the name blood from. It's not that it drinks blood or anything crazy like that, although they can be a little bit more prone to biting you and drawing blood from you when they're younger. Here we see another albino animal. This is a T negative. The first red blood python you saw was a T positive. Again, something for another video. This looks like a blood python, but it's not actually a blood python. It's a separate species, but they're all short tails. I hope I'm not confusing you too much. Now, if you saw one of my other videos or subscribed to my channel, you know this snake. This animal was severely impacted, and if you check out my previous videos, you'll see how I solved that problem. All right, this is the last blood python I'm going to show. This is the Lily Karma. It's both het for T negative and T positive. And again, if you're interested in that, check out some of my other videos. These are the boas that I picked up this past year. This is a KRP Hypo Aztec and a KRP Aztec Arabesque. They're both about a year old. They're too small to put down on the ground, a little bit too movement prone. But this IMG female is coming on about 4 years. She's a little more relaxed, and I'll hopefully be breeding her in the next year or so. If you're interested in that type of stuff, check out the rest of my videos, and thanks for watching.